Well, one, huge credit to Harvard and Coach Moore. I thought that, they really battled today and they never gave up, which was, great to see. That's what you want. Like, that's what you hope people are playing with in March. And again, that's a great Harvard team that we were just excited to get another shot at them. It's like I felt like it was the basketball gods saying this was meant to happen. So, we'll take that revenge and we're ready for the Fab Four. So here we come.
I mean, I think I can speak for all of the team that this one felt really good. We've been looking at this ever since we've lost because we saw the matchups coming. This one felt really good.
Yeah, I got this question last time, but the same thing. I'll say the same thing. I'm really not thinking about that in the moment. I feel like staying present has been really important, especially in this postseason through all the games. And I'm just trying to stay focused on my teammates in the moment. Obviously, afterwards, it's always a little bit like, oh, shit, that could have been my last game. Pardon my French. But, I just try to stay present and be with my teammates because this is a unique team, and we can go very far in this. We have gone very far, and yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was exciting.
Yeah, I mean, we always expect that with our team. we like to keep games close.
They said down to me in the locker room that they got bored.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, okay, I know. So that's the answer. That's the answer. They got bored.
Coach G was getting too calm. So
I was too calm. They just need to get my blood pressure up so I could have high blood pressure and gray hairs.
But seriously, we've, this isn't our first time doing that. But we just have to be better about expecting that teams are going to give us their all the time through the 40 minutes. If something's not clicking in the first quarter, they're going to come back. They're not just going to lay down. And so we just have to do a better job of containing teams.
And when the rhythm shifts, I think. Sorry, I'm jumping in here, but the rhythm shifted. They went from not pressuring us at all to being pressured, and then we were numbers up, and it was just like, oh, now we're are we playing fast? Are we not? And I think that just froze our team a little bit, which they responded well to it, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was pure Columbia basketball. We just got out and ran. We played good defense, and we made stops go to scores. We always talk about stop, score, stop. And I think that's exactly what we did. We just had fun. That third quarter was literally just us having fun and also finishing plays. We were actually doing similar plays in the first half, but we just were missing easy layups. We were finishing plays and we were just having fun. I mean, playing with KD is something that, I don't know, she's the best player I've ever played with, 100%. She literally does everything on the floor. She's dribbling up, she's taking my point guard spot sometimes. She gets all the rebounds. You've seen how athletic she is. It's ridiculous. She hits big-time shots. She's clutch as hell, like Abby said. She's got that clutch gene. I mean, playing with KD is just really fun because she's always looking to score. She's always looking for herself, but also for her teammates. She's always getting assists, I think more assists than me usually. So, I can't even explain it in words, but I freaking love playing with you. Sorry.
That's the Australian. Just put that out there. Her sister's coming next year, so we're gonna hear more of that.
Yeah, I had to come out.
Yeah, I mean, just playing with Kitty is something that I never thought. Being a junior coming in, having a freshman lead the team the way she does, and now that she's a sophomore, it's been amazing to see her growth. And I would really say Kitty's the heart of this team. You see the moments where she's diving on the floor, getting tough buckets that should be and ones, and hitting the right people in the right moments. I feel like Kitty's just been our leader through and through this whole year, and she's really stepping up in this postseason. So you're not going to see a lot of guards like her, and in the next 2 years, it's going to be even crazier. So it's just been a blessing to play with.
Love you.
You won't see that much from Caitlin either.
That's why I do it. She hates it. Yeah, I mean, I think we learn things from these guys every day. They're extremely smart, and they show our culture every single day, and I think that's something that's really important for our team, our culture. So keeping that going and just keeping the good vibes that they bring every day. At practice, they're not too heavy on themselves. Hardy's bringing good vibes all the time. I think just keeping that momentum that they've built here and the culture is really important. And I've learned a lot from these guys, and I'm definitely going to keep that going.
Well, Caitlin she's such a unique player because of everything that she can do. And I mean, she's impossible to scout, in my opinion. It's even thinking about her being on somebody else's team next year, I'm it's like a gift to have her on your team, right? So I would just say, like, today, I thought the first half, she was just a little, like, not herself, just kind of like a little bit, like, lower energy. And, once she checked herself and realized that, you saw the mark she left on the game, in the second half. So, when Caitlin's free and confident and not thinking about too many things, that's when she's at her best. And that's what you just got to get her in that headspace. So, I have such a great, with both of them, but, Caitlin I'm extremely fond of as a coach. Like she is like a kid to me. I know I said that about a lot of them, but, we talk about real things a lot. And, I would just say, like, she's really honest with me. And that's, like, something I respect a lot with her is, like, we can talk about real things. So that we know we can reach each other when we need her. Man, I would like to take all the credit, but no, I just think that our team, and I think I maybe said this to you, I can't remember if I did or not. Whatever reason, like being on our end, in front of our bench, playing in front of each other, it's like there's nothing like it for them. And if you ask any player on our team, like, what's our why, our team, our individual, they all say each other, right? And they play for each other and they play for the name across their chest. And I think to be in front of your bench for whatever reason, like, we just become electric. So first half, I thought we got some great looks, but, again, we just had that confidence of our teammates being behind us in the second half. No, I mean, they've been, I think Paige and Sienna have been really consistent in just, like, what they can provide, that spark off the bench. And then also, too, like, Sienna, we've really asked, I think, to change roles completely. She's kind of filling the void that Perry Page had for us as, like, our defensive stopper, coming in to give Jada a blow off the ball. I mean, like, the fact that she was guarding number 14, like, full court, it's like Sienna's a post player, So I would just say, like, her adaptability has been really special. And then for Paige, this is what she's been doing all year for us. She's like a microwave. That's what I say. She hits one, it's like, 2 or 3 are coming after that. So I'm just really proud of those two for just playing their roles really well. Well, today, I think specifically, like, with execution, like they were very confident in our game plan. I think that's one thing what we're seeing is, like, we're seeing a very mature team be able to handle, like, what we want to do defensively. But like, there's going to be moments where they have to be like, okay, like, right now, like, right here, right now. That's kind of like our postseason mantra right now. It's like we're saying it to each other. So striking that balance is extremely difficult. But again, if they just believe, like, why they're doing it and, like, stay present in, like, this possession, not the last one, not the future, not the end of the game. I think that's how you're seeing a very confident version of ourselves. There's the mortality of these senior seasons is literally in front of them, and that's tough. That's really hard when you have 7 of them. But they've done such a great job at just, like, being together, wanting to be together, enjoying the time we have left, and making every day count. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think. I hope so. How about that? Like, that's what I'll say. I have a lot of respect for Carrie. We've known each other for a very long time now. And I expect her best as I think she expects mine every time. And our staffs have a lot of respect for each other. So I think that the more rivalries we can build within this conference, the better we're going to be. And so I hope this develops into a strong rivalry for sure. But I said to Kitty as we were walking here, like, you and Harmony have 2 more years of each other. And she was like, oh, yeah, let's go. So, like, and I would say, like, she's a great competitor, Harmony. She's a really great competitor. And she competes, but she has great sportsmanship too. After every game, she looks you in the eyes as a good game coach. So, I have a lot of respect for her and the future that she's going to have at that program. Let's go. Who's going to write about it this time? Yeah. Don't worry, the refs already talked to me about it before the game. Everybody's talking about it. Yeah. But it's great. Like, this is the stuff that, like, you hope that your team understands. Like, okay, it's literally about what is in front of us. We can't control the past. And again, this team has done such a great job at turning that page, that I don't even think they're focused on, like, making history. I think they're just focused on literally winning this thing. It's like, we are winning. We're going to do whatever it takes. And I think that's the kind of play you're seeing emerge from this team. You're seeing individuals step up in ways that we haven't seen this year. And, like, you can see, like, even them arguing calls. I'm like, yo, stop doing that. But, like, that's how much they care about every possession right now. They're not just, like, giving up on the play. So, again, I think they're just so focused on what's in front of them that you can't even think about making history at this point. I mean, it's like, if you build it, they will come, right? And I think that's the thing I've been most proud of is, like, the investment of my staff, the investment of the administration, the investment of our players, everything they put into this program, it's giving back to the community. And that's the message I've always given to them. So, like, I think if anything, whenever I'm done coaching here, I can say that I was most proud of is, like, that we affected positive change in the Columbia community. And, it's something that everybody's proud about and they're talking about. It's like sports is the only thing in the world that can bring together people the way it does. And I think we're seeing that happen on our campus right now. So I'm extremely proud of that. And again, a huge credit to all the people that are involved in this program.